from Team Rosie serve.
What a cracker we have in store here. I cannot wait for this one to get started.
Set the clock to 24 minutes and hold on to your horses. Takes a bit of the net. Almost took our fly out as well. It was sitting on it. We might get quite a few games here at this rate. Neither are going to sit back and defend.
That's an unbelievable read on that Ovtcharov serve. When he fires that long, so many players push that back.
1-2.
That was a pretty high caliber flick as well.
2-all.
Goodness me. It's like an old-fashioned Western. They're just shooting from the hip and invariably hitting. Quite brave to try that serve, because I think it was Winnie Zhang who was in the chair and pulled him up yesterday. I think it was serving from behind the table, below the table. Oh yes. Took it.
Let 3-2.
Let serve as well as an edge. So
oh, there we go. We're back to square one.
3-all.
Well, it's a loud shout. I think it's probably louder than shocks we had earlier today. He's really pumped up. Both these guys are playing some astonishing shots already. Shots that make the other look slightly foolish, which is astonishing at this level.
4-3.
There again, so much spin on that. As you say, they've played each other, but they haven't seen too much of each other. Not as if it's on the circuit every single week.
3-5.
he hits the ball so fast for 14 years old. He really muscles that backhand. There's no indecision there.
You were watching him earlier on in the practice hall, and you were just marvelling. So this is not a 14-year-old playing. This is a grown man. Harimoto has the advantage here.
7-4.
Both these guys have played Shibiev in previous rounds.
5-7.
Harimoto losing by 3-2. And interestingly enough, Ovtcharov managing to draw 2-2. He's also played another Japanese player in Misutani and lost that 2-1.
7-4.
Took the last game to sudden death, so that was quite exciting. You may remember that this young man beat Carlsen 3-2. Back from 2-1 down.
7-8.
This is a really tight game, and look, we've already used up almost 4 minutes. It looks so simple.
A clever little change of direction on the serve this time. Look short into the forehand side. So important to be able to think clearly out there.
Well, all of a sudden, from being ahead, Harimoto has to defend 2 game points here. JJ speaking to Harimoto in Chinese, of course. Both his parents are Chinese and represented China.
managed to win a few points directly, but I suppose both of them have in this first game.
Time out. Time out. 1 minute.
It was a very late time. I don't think the referee heard actually. It was, first of all, the referee said cannot. And then I think Jorgen Roskopf just clarified that he called the timeout. Otherwise, I was looking at that thinking, I'm sure my maths is right, but that's not a division of 6, 19. Allowed a towel break, a very short one in this form, every 6 minutes. 6 minutes? 6. This is what happens when you talk about a time match all the time, every 6 points.
Time.
It's been a long old week.
9,
Every minute
10.
that's been enjoyable, to be fair. Brain's just a bit frazzled.
11-9. First game to OVTCHAROV.
Well,
From
Harimoto
Team
will feel a bit
Ross.
frazzled after that because that was a very unfortunate way to concede the game. Now, if he had been 24, he might have reached that. Slightly longer arms required there from the Japanese athlete. In the second game of the last session of the first series here in T2. Hope you're paying attention, I'll be asking questions later.
Players.
Look at that, the fine workmanship on that bat.
Second game. Harimoto to serve. Love all. Love 1. Two love. Love 3.
Fearless, I think that's the word. He's just going for everything.
It didn't work out for him in the first game, but he really is having a go here, the Japanese teenager.
Let. Love 3.
Come on.
3-1. Okay, stop clock.
Just checking, Jorgen Roskopf feels it's 2-2. Just checking there, and I think he's got a point. Literally got a point. Just waiting for the score to be sorted out here. It just takes a little bit of time to reel the score back to how it should be. And,
2 all.
we're at 2-all. Hopefully the clock will go back on again as well.
3-2.
Little signal from the referee to the assistant to get the clock going on again. Oh, it was close, wasn't it?
3
Harimoto
all.
going for broke. Neither of these two dominating on their serve. The win percentage below 60% for both of them. Unforced errors, Harimoto 8, OVTCHAROV 1.
4-3.
And that's probably a factor of him really going for his shots. Going for broke. He's gone from 3-0 up to 4-3 down.
That's a really strong opening up backhand topspin. And that was really set up through the accuracy of the serve. Look at that, bang on that serve. Was it long, was it short? We're not sure.
Oh, that wasn't far away,
4-5.
but it's a point to Harimoto. Good effort from OVTCHAROV. Just look at him lace this one here. Try to put a bit of effort into it. Just failed to loop in. The crowd love that. Absolutely love that. And again, had to jump up to get that ball at the top of its arc.
It's not easy to time these smashes. It's very easy to jump too early.
And then miss it completely. good comeback.
6-5.
Completely different type of point.
Able to create a little bit of pressure using the pace from the Harimoto racket.
5-7.
What a serving display from the German.
He's certainly got it in him to impress at the highest level. A very high
Players.
rank, as we saw earlier on, inside the top 5. You don't get there without being a handy old player.
5-7.
And whatever happens for Harimoto, he's the sort of guy who will learn from this. And the fact that he's
6-7.
trading blows shows that his ranking will go up.
Eight, 6.
Now with his 2 serves to come, he'll be looking for at least one of these.
Too
9-6.
easy, didn't deal with the spin properly, and it just sat up and asked to be dispatched. Going around the side of the table. And that's his
6-10.
trademark serve. Harimoto needs to get a grip on that one. 4 game points for the German and for Team Rossi.
7-10.
Did
10,
well to
8.
spin that one up, slightly clipping the net. Harimoto.
Well, he's held on here in this second game.
Players. Time.
And a little net cord helping him.
10-8.
So still under the cosh, and Ovtcharov has the serve. The serve
11-8.
set it up, and that's the second game in the bag for
Second game to
Ovtcharov.
from Team Rossi. 1 minute match break.
It was an excellent serve. You can see how it spun away from the forehand of Harimoto. So it's been close, but not a close enough really for the Japanese youngster, who has had a successful, whatever happens here, he's had a successful start, taking 2 points in the loss to Shibiav, beat Carlsen 3-2. That was an excellent match. He really did find a little bit of form there.
And definitely Harimoto is
Players
in the mix to finish in the
sides.
top 4 or 5 in the
Third
standings
game.
after
Ovtcharov
first week.
to serve. Love all.
Needs to continue this immaculate serving display.
Love 1.
Both these two in the bottom half of the table. Harimoto 7, Ovtcharov 9, but of course we still have games to play in this session. Team Mays and Team Persson clashed this morning, or this afternoon, and Persson came out 12-14 winners over
2-1.
Mays.
Really did well to whip up the back of the ball there, because that was a short serve with a good amount of spin. Back to the normal pendulum serve, Dimitri. That serve he had a nightmare with yesterday, getting pulled up numerous times.
3-all.
I wonder if he's doing it because of the side of the table he is in relation to the referee. He feels he's got more chance to get away with it here.
Players.
The
3-all.
referee will not be able to see very well, but that's just because of where she's situated, whereas on the other side, had a much better view of it, the open side.
That's an excellent point you've just put across there, Richard. Exactly. It's so difficult from where the umpire's sitting to see the point of contact.
All.
Tight again. He really is there or thereabouts, but so far no games for him. Aided by a little net cord there. Harimoto edges into the lead. 10 minutes on the clock.
Not rushing that backhand. Looking to load the spin up. Stay low into the legs as well.
Love that. Toe to toe, backhand to backhand, and he won it fair and square. And that's even better. Switching to the forehand. All round point for the youngster.
The game really makes sense to him. He just knows when to pivot and turn round there. He's played a great backhand to the deep. Then it's time to turn, get the big forehand in.
5-7.
Couple of points advantage for him, and he earned those very well.
Ovtcharov did really well there to create a bit of space and a quick
timeout.
timeout.
1 minute.
That's the Team Rossi's side. We had that one already, I believe, though, haven't we? Oh well. I wonder whether you would want to bring him. I suppose when it gets that close, perhaps bring him in. But he had played a couple of really good points, Harimoto. Still in conversation. Here he comes now.
6-7.
Can he get himself over the line this time?
Back in. Tomahawk serve.
Great change of direction and speed. That's a fabulous shot, isn't it? You just, well, us mere mortals look at that and think, goodness me.
8-7.
And he's still fighting, Harimoto. That's a fabulous bit of defending. Goodness me. What a shot to force the mistake.
Look at that, as flat as a pancake, so it's actually like a chop ball there. You have to lift that one.
Well, that's technically not quite impossible, but astonishing. A little bit over ambitious there, I think. Bit of youthful impatience. It's cost him dear. A bit of brilliance followed by two really indifferent points from Harimoto. Look at that serve. Look how it just boomerangs around. And then you've got the spin as well, so it swerves, kicks.
Nine all.
Fabulous returning from Ovtcharov. Harimoto didn't do much wrong. Look at that return there, and that's what laid the foundations for the point and for the game point.
11-9.
Oh dear.
Third game to
What a way to surrender the
Ovtcharov.
game.
That's a brutal service error.
Six minutes on the clock. There's still a chance now. About 6:25 by the time they finish the point. And we're keeping an eye on the clock. Oh, meanwhile, a little bit of practice in the practice room. Look, just a few balls to practice with.
Players,
Good old Jong Ji-hee looking to
fourth game.
be released out into the main hall for her next match.
Love all.
Assuming she's selected. I think we can assume that.
One love.
Oh, landed in the posh seats. Short track for the ball boy. Still trying to get there.
1 all.
I think the ball boy's giving it up as a bad job. It's just been returned to him by one of the family who's enjoying themselves on the sofa over there. He found it.
2 all.
And this is important for Harimoto to try and dig in and get himself a game. You never know, might possibly sneak a kill zone game in as well. Not beyond the bounds of possibility.
2-3.
But these two have been playing long games. Might go the other way, might actually get timed out. We'll just have to see what the score is.
4-2.
These are all going down as unforced errors from the Harimoto racket. Anything after the serve, you get a pushed return.
Time.
Yeah, unforced error 6-22.
4-2.
So that will explain partly why he's so far behind in this match. Although to be fair, the nature of his game is to go for his shots. There, for example, really fancied his chances, and we'd all be singing his praises as a genius if it would hit. Instead, we're talking about the unforced errors.
2-7.
Ovtcharov looking to keep the foot on the accelerator. He wants another set out of this.
8-2.
Harimoto looks like he's just run out of juice at the moment. Serve set that one up beautifully. Just not a good enough return. Nine 2. Yes. For the first time, I think, in this series, Harimoto looking just a little bit distraught, and the head's gone down a little bit.
Players. Time.
Thing is, I think he's waiting. He really wants to get the kill zone in. It doesn't really matter. We're going to get a game in either way.
2-10.
Might see Ovtcharov just dumping this one. Cameraman wants to get involved. A little bit of doubles.
We'll get a kill zone game at this rate. Cameraman has pushed us into the kill zone. Well played, sir.
11-3.
We are enjoying our coverage.
Fourth game to Ovtcharov.
We are into the
From
kill
Team
zone.
Rosie. Next, out.
Some great camera work, showing you some of the best players in the world, of course. Getting really up close and personal. In that case, perhaps a little bit too up close and personal. There he is. That's hard. I tell you, that's hard work putting that kit on and wandering around. Another game for Ovtcharov 4. Can he make it 5? In the kill zone we are then.
Kill zone game. First to 5 points.
Don't worry about the clock. That's where who gets to 5 points first.
Love all.
So many of these team matches are decided on these kill zone games.
Harimoto just needs to put everything else behind him and worry about this as a separate game, a one-off match perhaps in his mind. Great defence. Amazing hands. And again, really good under pressure, defending for the point there, and he's 2-1 up.
He really is a team player, Harimoto, even at this age. Let's give him credit for this massive fight he's giving.
Ovtcharov edging ahead. 2 points needed to take a 5th game. Team Rossi desperately need this. Oh, what a serve. Just kept going. Booming outswinger. Not much that Jurgen Roskopf needs to say, really. Keep calm and carry on.
2-4.
Oh, just wouldn't creep over the net. A millimetre higher and it might well have done.
Players play on. 3-4.
He's done it. First to 5 in the kill zone, and that's a fairly comprehensive job that Ovtcharov has done over Harimoto. And he worked hard, Harimoto, showed some brilliance as well, but just couldn't close out in the games that he had a chance in. And that's why he's in the world's top 5. Pound away past the youngster, who's had a pretty good tournament so far.
Yeah, that was a real captain's performance there from Ovtcharov, leading the team. And as one of the top 5 players in the world, to only produce 9 unforced errors in 4.5 sets, that was remarkable.
Yeah, far too many from Harimoto, 27. He's struggled to recover from that.
4-3.
It was an interesting mix. A lot of it was a bit cat and mouse, but they were happy to go hammer and tongs at other times. And the fast hands from Harimoto, just not enough. Very solid defence from Ovtcharov. They're always coming back.
Just able to manoeuvre the ball around really well.
Wasn't enough for the 14-year-old. He's beaten 5-0 by Ovtcharov.